Gaseous exchange. This is the term given to the process whereby we get oxygen into our body, into our blood, and delivered to the working muscles, and CO2, the byproduct, out of our working muscles, into the blood, and out of our body altogether. At external respiration, we have large numbers of alveoli, large numbers of capillary, and the actual shape of the capillary which aid the process of diffusion of O2 in and CO2 out. Just the number of alveoli and capillary increases the surface area that diffusion can take place across. The greater the surface area, the greater opportunity for gaseous exchange to occur, and the more likely we are to get high amounts of O2 in and high amounts of CO2 out. Now, the design or the shape of the capillaries is that it's only one cell thick. This means red blood cells have to go through in single file fashion, which means every single one is exposed to an alveoli and gaseous exchange can occur. Again, increasing the opportunity and likelihood that diffusion of O2 and CO2 is going to be occurring. Now, internal respiration, we again have this large network of capillaries surrounding the muscle site or the living tissue. With this large network, similar to external respiration, we have this great opportunity. We have a large surface area over which diffusion can take place, O2 out and CO2 in. We also have a greater diffusion gradient at this point. Because of the working muscles, particularly during exercise, if we can create this greater gap between what O2 levels are in the blood and the O2 levels in the muscle, and what CO2 levels are in the blood and what CO2 levels are in the muscle, the greater this gradient, the faster diffusion is going to occur. We also have myoglobin. Now this is a component of the muscle which is far more attractive than hemoglobin for oxygen. So as the oxyhemoglobin travels past, the myoglobin is going to seem more attractive, or the myoglobin has a higher affinity for O2 than what hemoglobin has. This is going to increase the likelihood of O2 diffusing across. Now, the shape of the capillaries, again, like we said in external respiration, not only are they one cell thick and they cause single file fashion, but they're also so thin that we actually squash the red blood cells into a more oval shape as opposed to spherical. This means more of the red blood cell is actually in contact with the partially permeable membrane, and again, greater opportunity for gaseous exchange exists. A quick note on the side of the capillaries, this goes for external and internal respiration. They are very, very thin, and what this does, it decreases the diffusion distance. The shorter this distance, the more likely gaseous exchange is going to occur. So that's gaseous exchange at external respiration and internal respiration.